Testing 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Made the effort to come today for this candlelight vigil in Victoria Square. I don't think you actually realise how much of an impact your presence has made just by being here. I would have liked to have waited a little bit longer, get more people here, but it's a bit cold and I don't want you all to freeze. We all know that we're here for a young, courageous woman that we've all come to know as Damini. I don't want to go into too much detail about what Damini endured, as we've all seen or read the sickening ordeal she went through. Damini was gang raped, beaten, abused and tortured, and then thrown out of a bus to lay naked on the ground until eventually someone came to help her. Damini fought to live her life, but sadly passed away on the 29th of December. Since her ordeal, people of India have come out in their thousands, and for the first time, spoken out so strongly about the way women are treated or have been treated in countries like India. Can I call Upinder Randhawa on stage, please?
A man's born, within a woman a man's conceived, kings are born. So why do something like this to her? She was only 23 years old, innocent girl, and I've been reading the newspapers and checking a lot of different sites in India. And not only Damini, but there are other women who are suffering as well. Just about 4 months ago, an 11-year-old girl got gang raped in Jaipur. After 12 operations, she's very critical, and a very slim chances that she's going to be able to make it. Another girl in Punjab, she got raped as well, 22 years old. While police refused to register a case, she had no choice but to commit suicide. There are thousands of women out there who are actually, till day, they're waiting for justice. And I just urge and, just beg probably the Indian government to please, for the sake of God, change your laws. It's about time. How many more women they have to suffer? How many more mothers and fathers they have to go through these tortures? How many more vigils and how many more protests it's going to take? How many more lives? Because enough is enough. And Damini, definitely a brave heart. Like Reena said as well. And it's just fantastic that Reena Kambo's doing this. I cannot praise her enough for doing this, and you guys, wow, it's absolutely fantastic to see great people, even from the industry as well. Balwinder Safriji is here as well, and our councillor Atwal Sab's here as well, Wayne Turner, Kirat Singh is here as well, and Uncle Ji, he represents the Sikh community. So everybody from all the various different communities, you guys are here, which is really good to see. Just want to say that justice should be served. It's not only about India. In Africa, in Uganda, there are more than 40 women who get raped every hour. And that's the proper stats. Even in America, it's happening. Even in the countries like Kenya, South Africa, it's getting worse day by day. So we all should obviously come together, do something about it, no matter what background, what race, what color, what culture you're from. And this is the main reason. So any of you out there, if you've got any great ideas, please get in touch with myself or Reena Kambo, and would be more than happy to share that. I'm going to India in 2 weeks' time, and I've got a couple of actually meetings with a couple of ambassadors there as well, because we're not going to stop. Simple as that, because this should get sorted and get resolved. That's all I want to say. Thank you very much, guys, for coming.
Hi, I'd just like to read out a message that I received off somebody called Rishi Rikin Madani. He's actually not able to make today, and he is actually the person that prompted me to do this. I don't know Rishi. I've never met Rishi. He's somebody that is on my Facebook and my Twitter, and he's always followed the work I've done. And he asked me, he said he was the one who put the idea in my head, and he sent me this message, and he wants me to read it out because he isn't able to make it. In this day and age of want, we need to look around and see what is going on. Mindless acts of violence. We are destroying each other. We are destroying our Creator. A woman is a soul who can give birth, nurture, feed, teach, defend, care for us. Attributes us men don't have. Yet we treat them as second class. We have days like Mother's Day, Raksha Bandhan, yet women have become a sexual object with no meaning. In every culture, every religion, there is always a woman who plays a pivotal role, yet we don't treat them like sisters. Please all step back and look at yourselves and treat your neighbour as if she is Damini. Protect her, stand up for her. Sorry, somebody's ringing me at the same time. Protect her, stand up for her, and honor her and respect her. This is what makes a human being. Don't let today pass and forget all the momentum grow until nations, not just India, but nations change the way they behave. Humans can become human by making their voice heard. A message for everyone tonight. God bless, from Rishi. I'd like to call on the stage now Kirat Raj Singh.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for attending today. I'm going to quickly just recite something which I put together on the night that Damini passed away. I do apologize, it is in Hindi, but I will quickly get back to English for those who don't understand. माँ बहुत दर्द सहकर, बहुत दर्द देकर, तुझे कुछ कहकर मैं जा रही हूँ. आज मेरी विदाई है जब सखियाँ मिलने आएंगी. सफ़ेद जोड़े में लिपटी देख के सिसक सिसक मर जाएंगी. लड़की होने का खुद पे फिर वो अफसोस जताएंगी. माँ तू उनसे इतना कह देना, दरिंदों की दुनिया में संभल कर रहना. माँ राखी पर जब भैया की कलाई सूनी रह जाएगी, याद मुझे कर कर जब उनकी आंख भर आएगी. तिलक माथे पर करने को माँ रूह मेरी भी मचल जाएगी. माँ तू भैया को रोने ना देना, मैं साथ हूँ हर पल उनसे कह देना. माँ पापा भी चुप चुप बहुत रोएंगे, मैं कुछ कर ना सका ये खुद को कोसेंगे. माँ दर्द उन्हें ये होने ना देना, इल्ज़ाम कोई लेने ना देना. वो अभिमान है मेरा, सम्मान है मेरा, तू उनसे इतना कह देना. माँ तेरे लिए अब क्या कहूँ, दर्द को तेरे शब्दों में कैसे बंधूँ, फिर से जीने का मौका कैसे मांगूँ. माँ लोग तुझे सताएंगे, मुझे आज़ादी देने का तुझे इल्ज़ाम लगाएंगे. माँ सब से लेना पर यह ना कहना, अगले जन्म मुझे बिटिया मत देना. India is a country where many of us gathering today have links to my own family come back from the land of five rivers and from Punjab. It's unfortunate India is the land known as where a daughter is not safe either inside the womb nor outside. A country which has high rates of killing female foticides inside the woman's stomach just because she's a female. Today treats women walking on the street with the utmost degradation. A country which worships Saraswati, Durga and Sita as goddesses, today sees women as a mere object. Today we are standing for solidarity not with just Damini, not just with her parents and her brothers, but with every victim of rape in India. Those victims who have gone to the police and pleaded in the courts of justice but achieved nothing, have been ignored and laughed upon by the very same people who are supposed to be there to protect them. Victims on a mass scale, whether it was the 70s when the left movement in West Bengal, the 80s in Punjab and Delhi of 84, the 90s of Gujarat. There's been thousands of victims of rape who have not been able to have justice delivered. And justice delayed is justice denied. The people we've come here today, we've come here to express solidarity, and power is with us. When the people of Jawaharlal Nehru University went and protested on the first day after Damini's death, they faced water cannons. They faced tear gas from the government. Why? Because we have the power amongst us. We in huge numbers can make change, and the government was scared, which is why they threw tear gas. They used water cannons against the protesters. Even today, they applied Section 144, which prohibits any people from gathering, even peacefully protesting in any area in Delhi. I beg you, I implore every single one person here to not let this movement stop. Please come forward. Please hold candlelight vigils in your own communities, in your own places of worship. Let people know what is happening. If we truly feel sorry for what happened, then let's make a pledge to never let this happen again. Let's not have Damini be another statistic. Please join me and everyone else here in making sure that this never happens again. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm Mary Pearson and I'm President of Birmingham Trade Union Council, and I'm here to express our solidarity with the family and all the friends and everyone who is concerned about this tragic and horrid event. Someone a few days ago put on my Facebook saying, don't just tell your daughters when they go out to be careful and behave. Tell your sons to make sure they are a credit and they are not their behaviour is not a disgrace and an insult to women. And I think what we've got to do is to continually campaign for genuine equality of women so that no one can see them see us as just as an object of sexuality and oppression. We are people alongside our brothers, and we must make sure that this sort of thing stops, and it has gone on through generations and every single society. It must stop, and we must all campaign together. Women and men are equal in our society.
I'd like to call on stage my little niece. She's 7 years old, and she actually wrote a poem last night. So I actually want her to say the poem here today.
A beautiful girl, a daughter. A beautiful girl, a daughter, a sister. He meant so much. Sweet was her.
And kind.
And kind, taken away by horrible mankind. She loved everybody, sweet was her soul, and wanted to become a doctor and love everybody to the end of the world. Damini was her name, I think. She will never be seen, just her name means so much to you and I as we stand. So light a candle for her ever pure touch. By Jamira Pani.
Well done.
When I had heard what happened to Damini, none of us know what her real name is, it just touched something. It was just horrific. And like a lot of other people, I suppose I thought something should happen about this. And so when I got the tweet from Rena saying that she was organising a vigil tonight and asked if I could come and say a few words, I definitely wanted to do that, and I'm very pleased to be here, and thanks Rena for organising it and for everybody else that's put tonight's vigil together. I don't want to say very much because in a way much more eloquent than I or other speakers will actually say is I think your presence here and in a sense your silence because that I think shows the depths of feeling of what people think about what has happened in India.
Respect is lost, why we become so sharp and blunt. You rather mess around with the girls and boys and play with the latest gadget and toys. Embarrassed and red-faced for taking mum shopping, you think people will stare jaws dropping. They might label you as a mummy's boy, so what, be proud for when you were naked, she covered you with...
Representing here the Birmingham Stop the War Coalition Committee, I just want to give a brief statement of solidarity with this excellent rally and congratulations for the organisers. Women and unfortunately children are also great victims of war. The Indian subcontinent is actually riven by war at the present time.
Now, I think that's the end of the speeches for now. We'll have a 1 minute silence. So if you haven't lit your candle already, can we relight our candles?
Obviously, everyone that is here is testament to that, and all I ever try and do with, my own life is, just small acts. But I really do believe, these small acts, they do spread. Believe in people, have faith in people, be accepting of people, give people the hope and courage and confidence to live their lives in a positive way. And I really, really truly think that we could see a sea of change. And, that's what we need to do, take small steps with society so that people don't feel that they have no hope, that they don't have opportunities, that they have to live lives of violence and, to get the attention or, whatever drives them for this dysfunctional behaviour. Thank you.